Hey there, Taurus. Welcome to your reading for the week of February 5th. This week, definitely check out astrojar.com for more awesome readers and astrologers. But let's see what is coming up for you at this time. Definitely seems to be a focus on money this week as well. I think that happened to you last week, but let's see what we got going on here. You start with 3 hearts. As I always say, indicator card, it just represents things moving forward in the right direction for you. Just kind of like a yes card to any questions that you have. It is a good card. You do have a lot of good cards just in general this week, I would say. 10 of hearts, fortune after difficulty. Ace of diamonds, just like another yes card in a lot of ways, saying that it's time for you to move forward with whatever. Next, you have the 2 of diamonds, could represent love at work or meeting somebody through work, so definitely a really good card here if you are single. Like I said, there actually is, even though there's a lot of money energy here, I'd say there's a lot of love energy as well, so it could be a good week for both. Definitely a card of also matching up perfectly with some sort of position at work. A new position, or even a new job. There do seem to be a lot of career changes going on. Even just looking at the chart, I mean, I would say that anytime we have a lot of energy in Capricorn as well, I think there's a greater chance of changing careers. I mean, anytime we have Neptune and Pisces, I think there's just a greater chance of change happening in general. So, I think that this is a good card for that. You also have the card of opportunities, so I think that there could be a lot of opportunities for you at this time. I think that the hardest part of Saturn and Capricorn is that if we want something like a job, we can't just apply to like one job. We have to apply to a bunch of jobs. I would say that the benefit of Saturn and Capricorn is if you do that, then you get the best job that you possibly could imagine. Something that's like really great for you, that pays you a lot of more money, maybe, and it gives you a lot more freedom and like all the things that you want. So, I always say the juice is definitely worth the squeeze with Capricorn because, as long as we put the work in, we get exactly what we want and then some. So, that's kind of what this card says. This card says definitely put in the effort because, if you do that, you will be very successful. And again, that goes for everything as well, not just work. That goes for love, relationships, spirituality, anything that you're putting time into. Next, you have the 7 of Hearts. So going back to your roots, I do think that just, maybe it's because of the eclipse or, I don't know, that we had last week, whatever. I think that there is this element of going back to something that we've done in the past. I think for a lot of people, I think that it could have to do with career, going back to some sort of career or going back to something that made you money maybe in the past. Or it could even be something that you didn't even do. Maybe it's just something you thought about doing, like some sort of career that you wanted to try or something like that. So I think a lot of people could be kind of going back to the past in a lot of ways. This could be a relationship as well, going back to an old relationship. Although I would say with this card, usually it doesn't mean an old relationship. Usually it just means like going back to a certain type of person that you would have dated in the past. Next, we have the Ace of Diamonds, if I can catch it, which I did. Great card for stepping off on a new path. Like I said, definitely a lot of new journeys, starting a lot of new journeys and stepping off on new paths and all this other stuff. It is a great card for work, great card for making money. And it's also a great card, by the way, for business partnerships. I don't normally say that, but with the 2 of Diamonds, both cards together can represent coming together in some sort of union with somebody business-wise or money-wise, so it can be great for partnerships with money, and usually having to do with business. This card can also represent somebody sticking up for you in some way or kind of giving you a boost. So again, I do think there's a lot more help, even in the astrology. I think that there's a lot more help from people around us at this time. And finally, you have the 10 of Hearts, a card of fortune after difficulty. Good things coming in after a difficult period of time. A great card for dating, meeting new people. So if you're single, it's great for that. If you're in a relationship, this can just represent going to some sort of event or getting together with other people and just having a really good time. So it seems to be like a good time type of week for you, I would say. But definitely put in the effort. Again, if you want something, like I said, put in the extra work because 9 of Clubs says that you will get it very, very quickly. But again, you have to put in the work. So it looks good. Thank you for watching and enjoy your week.